Canelo is generally as cool under pressure as can be, but every man has his limit.
Don't get paid. No, it's okay.
And when Saul Canelo Alvarez came face to face with Caleb Plant, things got very personal.
Alvarez's career as well, and the action underway. Who's going to be the first to make a scoring and important contribution?
The question was, would the champ get hot-headed in the ring and let his anger affect his performance? Or would he rise to the occasion and deliver yet another vintage showcase?
Alvarez's nieces and nephews, and just after that 1-2 combination.
This was Canelo in his absolute prime, and though Caleb didn't know it yet, he had bitten off far more than he could chew.
The biggest fight of his life, and he's one of the biggest opponents Canelo has ever.
Canelo wasn't just hitting his peak as a fighter either. He was reaching new levels as a marketable superstar, becoming known as the face of boxing.
He's going to want to fight. He's never going to give up.
But his legs are not there. This time, I don't think he's getting it.
Because Kovalev's not even committing to it.
Here it is. Kovalev's hurt. Kovalev's down. Kovalev's out. It's over. That fast. There's fifth gear.
Fighting a man like Canelo Alvarez was unlike any other challenge Caleb Plant had faced before.
That is the face of boxing. And Sergio, over the past few years,
But that doesn't mean Plant wasn't special in his own right.
the words are over. And this is what it's all about.
This was a legitimate test for Alvarez, and the mental warfare began long before the opening bell rang on fight night.
The biggest of Alvarez's career as well, and the action underway.
Remember, if you want to support the channel and help hype up your favorite fighters, leave a comment below and like the video. Caleb Plant could best be described as a fighter through and through, a warrior at heart. And if Canelo took him lightly for even one moment, it could have been the biggest mistake of his career, maybe even of his life.
This is where you can really hurt. And Molly says that's it. That's enough. And I agree.
But the pressure weighed far heavier on Caleb's shoulders, because Saul Canelo Alvarez isn't just talented.
Alvarez not engaging plan.
He's a generational talent. And he wasn't just beating opponents at multiple weight classes. He was breaking them, taking their souls.
A third time. Will it be a charm?
This was years before we saw the decline set in. The decline that eventually gave fighters like Terrence Crawford the upper hand.
There's not much he can do. That was a headshot down to the body, and that should do it.
It's over.
That is it. It's over. Ricky Gonzalez makes the right call.
No, in terms of Canelo's development, this was as good as it got.
That's a real big power index, and that's it.
They stopped the fight. Referee Tony Reed.
And now, Caleb had to reckon with what had already gone down in the pre-fight.
Hard fight, and you will obey my commands at all times. Catch him up. Good luck to both of you.
In his last outing, Plant had dominated Caleb Truax across 12 rounds.
Here, and dig into the body and into the head.
That's it in there with the
It was a confident showing, but nothing could prepare him for what was coming.
Plant's head. Plant not looking to allow that. Keeps busy with the jab. Right hand and a jab. Drives Truax back.
Meanwhile, Canelo had just dismantled Billy Joe Saunders, fighting off a spirited early effort before literally breaking his face.
You see Canelo landing big shots if he's here.
And look, the right eye of Saunders is slow.
The damage to Saunders' orbital bone was so severe that he couldn't continue. Another TKO win for the Mexican superstar.
They have stopped the fights. It is over. Canelo gets the knockout win.
Fans knew Caleb Plant was a worthy opponent.
So he gets you thinking wide, then he goes up the middle on you, and then he keeps finding new spots. He's got a great variety of punches in his.
But it was that infamous pre-fight clash with Canelo that truly got people invested.
don't get paid.
Suddenly, this fight wasn't just business. It was personal.
Still though, has a right hand, only just missed. But still though, you
There was genuine bad blood brewing between these two men.
life. Arguably, you could say the biggest of Alvarez's career as well, and the action underway.
And only one would leave with pride intact and championship belts around their waist. Which one of them would crack first? Only time would tell.
Remind you, protect yourself at all times, obey my command.
Round 1. The time for talk ended the moment the referee signaled the beginning of round 1. Fights aren't often won or lost in the first 3 minutes, but this round gave us a glimpse of how each man would approach the battle.
Alvarez coming forward. Alvarez will be patient. He will wait. Don't expect it.
Canelo, being the fighting supercomputer that he is, used the early moments to make reads.
We've said how calm he is in contest. Alvarez just taking a look at Plant.
He pressured Plant, throwing feints, testing reactions.
I think Alvarez understands just how strong this man is.
To his credit, Plant didn't look lost, he looked composed.
Invite the right hand from Canelo Alvarez. Got a little bit better, and every shot he's going to throw. You know.
Still, flashes of Canelo's ferocity came through.
What he's got, what he's offering.
It was a cautious round from both men, but you could score it for Plant.
Yeah, he's got to box it distance and range. He's got to keep Alvarez off balance, and he's got to, like I say, throw that.
Even so, nothing in those first 3 minutes hinted at what was still to come.
From Canelo Alvarez, and I'll give the first round to Caleb Plant. Decent work from Caleb.
Round 2. Caleb Plant looked solid in the opening round, like the occasion wasn't too big for him.
Well, a quiet opening round. Are we going to have more here in the second? Plant doing okay in the opening.
Canelo wasn't fazed though. He continued to stalk, looking for openings.
Establish that left-hand lead. He'll be encouraged from that.
The question was, would Plant give him any?
He's going to be intense from Alvarez, and he will quicken things up. It's weather.
Both men wanted to make reads, but neither was willing to let the other settle into rhythm.
But this is what he does, isn't it, Alvarez? He just gets closer and closer to the opponent.
Slowly, Canelo began to assert himself.
To land that chopping right hand. Seen it more than once already. He's not found the range yet. That's good for him.
You could feel he wanted to punish Plant, but the time wasn't quite right.
Will make things more awkward for Alvarez.
Plant still had his moments, showing flashes of class on the biggest stage of his career.
Left hands already in this round. That's good again though from Plant.
Round 2 could be edged to Canelo on the scorecards, but it was still too close to call.
Seen the solution, but Heel said, I'll be patient, I'll wait. Yeah, he's a very patient. That's that right hand.
Round 3. The third round brought more of the same.
Right-hand side of your picture as you look right now.
Canelo looked menacing as he advanced.
Effect of Alvarez. Movement most certainly from Plant is important.
But Plant wasn't just surviving, he was looking to land shots of his own.
Punch count so far, and it's slightly in Plant's favour, but a long way to go.
The problem? Even when Plant did land, Canelo barely blinked. His chin is one of the best in boxing history.
Angle there, didn't he? You thought a jab was coming out, but he just whipped a little left Caleb Plant.
In those close exchanges, Alvarez held the clear advantage.
This is where Plant has got to keep him at bay and start hitting him with some big shots. He's there to be it, Alvarez, but
he had the power to hurt Plant. He just needed that one clean shot.
Game plan, And he's sticking to it. Alvarez only just...
But until then, he was content to make reads and bank rounds.
Success. Couple of headshots as they came out of the clinch from...
Round 4. Would round 4 be the breakthrough?
Into the fourth.
Plant wasn't fading, but Canelo was starting to make him uncomfortable.
7 and 9. He believes that when it goes into the second half, Plant won't be able to move.
Backpedaling minute after minute drains the gas tank.
He may have got a couple of rounds under his belt. The rounds have been close, but the pace is suiting him up to now, but at the same time.
And when Canelo found his openings, he punished Plant heavily.
You get to this man.
Alvarez into range. Solid body shots.
This was the mark of a veteran. Canelo knew how to win rounds.
For once, forcing the Mexican back a little.
You said earlier.
Without showing his full arsenal just yet. Every now and then, though, he'd unleash an attack that reminded everyone who they were watching.
Plant is trying to move off to the side. Oh, that's a good shot. Again, Plant holding the feet.
Round 5. Canelo came out starting a little slower in round 5. In some ways, it looked like he wanted to see what Plant would do if he gave him space.
But not a lot in these rounds.
But Plant was determined not to fall into any traps.
Until maybe now, I think that was blocked.
When that vintage Canelo aggression did surface, he really made his mark.
He can get a little bit desperate with his work maybe, but it's the movement that's important from Plant.
Good right hand there from Plant.
But this round was by no means a pivotal one, although Canelo's body shots were once again making the difference.
Still though, as a right hand only just missed, but still though you said...
Plant seemed like he was running out of options.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether Caleb Plant's right hand is okay.
Round 6. As the midway point of the fight approached, Plant was doing fine, but not really imposing himself at all.
He's blinking a little bit.
Canelo, as always, was doing his best work whenever he pressured Plant up against the ropes.
It's good work from Plant, but you just sense that Alvarez hasn't really started yet. He's still getting...
And keep an eye on those body shots. Those add up.
He's using that Floyd Mayweather defense there.
And he was able to knock Plant's head back on more than one occasion.
Like a blueprint as to how to cope with this man. Power shots.
The crowd started to sense a change in energy this round.
Another solid shot from Alvarez.
And a clear example.
Canelo was done warming up, and he now knew that Plant didn't have much for him.
Feet. And again, he's getting closer and closer, and Plant's feet are slowing down more and more, John.
You could even see the swagger in his movement.
Confidence, Alvarez.
Alvarez knows now, I think, that he can't be hurt by Plant.
Round 7. Would Canelo press his advantage or take a step back?
This contest fairly well, but now Alvarez is getting more.
Well, with his confidence growing, he certainly didn't seem in any rush.
But now Alvarez is getting more and more confident as the rounds go by. And look, you can see the confidence building in him.
Plant started getting his jab working again in this round. Clearly a focal point of his game plan.
Press into reverse gear. That's a nice right-hand counter.
But you could tell that Canelo was not too bothered by the offense coming back at him.
To commit himself and to leave an opening, and you think that surely this is the cat and the mouse, and Alvarez...
And he was very clearly baiting his opponent into a mistake.
A few weeks back.
Again though, John, it's all left-hand work from Plant. Not many right hands are being thrown.
Round 8. Was Canelo simply luring Plant into a false sense of security?
and he just gave the crowd what they wanted to see.
Despite appearing to press in round 6, Canelo was now letting Plant have his moment.
The right hand if he can, as Richie says. He didn't seem to have thrown anything like a right hand power shot for a long time.
A fighter like Alvarez is always playing 4D chess.
I'm sure would like to see more fireworks from Saul Alvarez.
You can't doubt Plant's heart, that's for sure.
A little bit of a chess match right now. Alvarez again.
Plant was making things awkward out there, but would it win him the fight? That's the question.
Plant then moves off to the side, and then he's just making things awkward. That's why you see Alvarez now just quickening the feet up a little bit.
Alvarez's body shots were a key weapon, the type that would benefit him in the later rounds.
That big upset.
Well, again, for me,
Round 9. Would Canelo pick things back up in round 9? Or would Plant begin to find his momentum?
This fight, Saul Alvarez, and we go now into the 9th.
It's easy to assume Canelo was purposely taking his foot off the gas, and maybe he was. But Plant was awkward out there, make no mistake.
Some of the Mexican fans are jeering. They want to see Plant stand and go toe-to-toe with him. Well, he's not that stupid.
Plant was definitely behind on the scorecards and would need to act fast.
Awkward for Canelo. Alvarez frustrated him. And
there's a right uppercut.
However, it didn't seem as though he had the power to truly trouble the iron-chinned Canelo.
It was a good shot there from Plant. Nice little right hand. The approach from Alvarez a little bit too slow. And the head.
But here in round 9, he still looked sharp. He still looked fast.
Gaining confidence now. So this swung round again, this contest.
Plant was clearly not afraid of Canelo, even if that would have been most fighters' reaction.
And he said, John, you've been coming here long enough to know the score. That's better.
He even had a solid moment or two in this round, letting Alvarez know he belonged in there with him.
Yeah, he just decided to stand and trade, but look at that from Plant.
Fast hands, fast combination. And a moment.
But would he make it all the way to the judges' scorecards?
It's an embarrassment for Alvarez. Powerful body shots. Plant acts as though.
Round 10 came next, and there was a sense that Canelo was maybe approaching things a little too casually.
Good round.
Or was he merely conserving his strength for the championship rounds?
Or does he? You know, at the moment he's boxing very well on the outside, making things very awkward, and Canelo...
We know Alvarez really wanted to punish Plant, but so far, he was kind of letting him off the hook.
Where there almost has to be a bit of desperation for Alvarez. He's got to find big shots. That was a right around the back, which the...
But there was still a lot of time left in this fight.
To slow those feet down, that's what he may have to do. Hurt his opponent downstairs to slow them.
Plant might have even been getting a little too comfortable in there with this multiple-time world champion.
Incidentally, if you'll have your own idea watching at home, we've just had a little straw poll about...
Because even when it looks like Alvarez is taking his foot off the gas, he's still making reads and setting traps.
But Canelo Alvarez, you see, that's his strength when they're standing toe-to-toe, and he gets the...
And Plant didn't realize it yet, but his punishment was about to arrive.
He has got this phenomenal chin, and whatever Plant throws at him, you suspect that Alvarez...
If he proved one thing, it's that he was a very solid fighter within this middleweight mix. But all good things must come to an end.
In this round.
Yeah, it's a close round, but I would probably just...
Round 11. The championship rounds began with a big flurry from Canelo.
Has done a great job in quieting this crowd. That was always going to be important, and he's done that, and they're all there.
But Plant was still right there, willing to take it.
Alvarez looking to create history, remember, here tonight.
or at least he was, until Canelo punished him with a brutal two-shot up against the ropes.
But Plant also, good shot from Alvarez, and he's found out and he's gone. It was the left hand. It was the left hand.
To his credit, Plant got back to his feet, but this was bad.
And a big left hand did it, and Plant now has the job to try.
Canelo has the killer instincts of a shark, and in this moment, he decided to unleash hell.
A lot left in this round also. But yes, it's the left hook, and he's got him again, John.
He's looking to take him out right now.
Plant had no chance of survival. A clinical finish.
Plant has to find a way to hold on, to try and stifle him, but he can't. And down he goes for a second time. The fight's all over.
This is the difference between a world-class fighter like Plant and a genuinely legendary one like Saul Alvarez.
And finds the left hook. This is the first left hook. What a shot that was. Crouched down and delivered mid-range power shot.
But what do you think the future holds for Canelo Alvarez now that he is no longer the champion? And if he were to never fight again, where would he rank among your all-time great fighters? Is he one of the greatest Mexicans of all time? Or one of the best middleweights?